The girl was forced to the foot of the mountain, with the villains closing in from behind. Feeling panicked, she thought it was better to take a chance than to be caught. She started climbing the cliff with her bare hands. One of the villains followed her up the cliff, while the other three stomped their feet anxiously at the bottom, their eyes fixed on the girl. Just as the villain was about to catch up to Lisa, she kicked him down with her foot. The villains at the bottom couldn't climb the mountain, so they decided to take the side path to the top. Lisa found a place to rest her feet and took a big gulp of water from her bag. She then changed into her climbing shoes, applied some anti-slip powder, and continued climbing without daring to waste a second. Suddenly, a snake appeared in front of Lisa, almost making her scream. She quickly closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and held onto the rock tightly, not daring to move. Fortunately, the snake didn't attack her and slowly crawled away. Lisa breathed a sigh of relief, her hands numb from the constant effort. She shook her tingling hands and leaned against the rock face, reaching for another sip of water, but accidentally dropped the bottle. Without water, Lisa's situation became even more difficult. She reached a particularly smooth section of the cliff, with no footholds or handholds in sight. Just as she was getting anxious, she noticed a rope nearby. Lisa tried to reach for it, but it was too far away. She bit into her backpack and pulled out a wire from the opening. She then bent one end of the wire and slowly moved her trembling feet. Using the prepared thin wire, she hooked the climbing rope 2 meters away and pulled it over. Lisa tightly grasped the climbing rope and began methodically swinging her body, throwing herself onto a protrusion on the other side of the cliff. Then, using her agile skills, she climbed onto a small platform. But at that moment, the villains had also circled around to the top of the mountain via the side path, right above Lisa's head. By this point, Lisa was completely exhausted.